Austin police use a cite and release policy for low-level marijuana possession, but now two council members are asking whether officers should be handing out tickets at all.
It comes after some district attorneys said they won't prosecute offenders following a change in state law.
KXAN investigator Kevin Clark spoke to a man who says his conviction from years ago still affects him today.
It impacted me.
Austin Zamhariri was arrested for marijuana possession 9 years ago and says there have been consequences ever since.
That's a mark on your record, and that financial institutions, potential employers, government agencies, everybody can see that.
Two Austin City Council members say one conviction can lead to losing a car, wages, or a job. Delia Garza and Casar told fellow council members there should be a discussion about whether APD officers can continue to arrest or even ticket for misdemeanor marijuana possession. Earlier this year, Texas legalized hemp, but distinguishing it from marijuana, which contains more THC, has proven a challenge. The Texas Department of Public Safety isn't capable of testing for THC yet. Prosecutors locally and statewide have said they've stopped taking up low-level marijuana cases because sending the drugs out of state to be tested is too difficult and expensive. State leaders were quick to clarify that marijuana has not been decriminalized in Texas. While Garza and Casar say the city is looking into purchasing its own THC testing equipment, they have serious concerns about using taxpayer money for it. Andy Hogue of the Travis County Republican Party tells me decriminalization is one thing, but stops short of saying there shouldn't be any citations at all.
These are things that must not be entered into quickly or lightly. They need to be looked at very carefully, using other states as a laboratory.
Zamhariri supports the idea and says one conviction shouldn't cost people so much.
I think the next step that we see as far as decriminalization happening throughout the state.
Kevin Clark, KXAN News.
Council members will discuss the idea in a committee meeting, on September 3rd. We reached out to APD, the governor, and the Texas Attorney General's office about the proposal. We haven't heard back yet.
The city of Austin has had a cite and release policy since 2009 regarding small amounts of marijuana. It's not worth the time it takes to arrest and take an offender to jail. Right now, APD policy treats any marijuana up to 2 ounces as a Class B misdemeanor. 2 to 4 ounces is a Class A misdemeanor.